have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Nids offense will have the football first here. Got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. That's a designed quarterback keeper. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The offense stays on the field of this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down and inches. Simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down just... short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Tackled, but first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important third down conversion coming here. Touchdown, Navy, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense that's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, and to see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Allen. Over the middle, it's Hudson. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Makes a nice move there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that previous play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
With the catch, it's Leonard. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. It's Navy in the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? The offense already has one 4th-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The midshipmen operating from the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up 30.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, midshipmen.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The shotgun run call. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And now the handoff. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
To throw, it's Allen. Pulls it in. It's lost.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the return man out of bounds, so no return. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line, it's Leonard. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Design quarterback run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offside defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. The quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. Caught. Completion. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Navy is lined up quickly here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Grab behind the line. It's Leonard. It's going to be a loss on the play. 4 out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Navy. This offense is still clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
18 after the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened? And what do we do now to try to make this respectable? Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. A gain makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Allen. Makes the grab, it's Hudson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Great cut there. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Gonna run it. It's Allen. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Allen. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of one.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Scanning the field, it's Allen. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for some space. It's Allen. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Look out. Whole different game now. The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. That's good timing. The receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag.
Here he goes. At the 10. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
That's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Navy.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Allen. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The sure hands. It's Hudson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown. Nittany Lions will send their punt team on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Hodges. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll throw it now. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Moving up for the first down to the 37.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will
breaks into the clear. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. First down, looking for more now. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Leonard. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, midshipman. This offense cannot be stopped.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fights through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Dropping back, it's Aller. He finds his tight end for the catch. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. It's another first down as they get near the 50 now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB keeper all the way. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Can Navy come up with a 4th down conversion? Looking for a man. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Aller. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Ross. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Pena. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Encroachment defense.
Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Looks like Navy will have the first down. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.